Welcome to Broadcast Beat Studios in South Florida. This is Studio A, and right behind me is a Brainstorm Infinity set. Of course, we're using NCAM technology to do the tracking. We have Fluotech lights in the ceiling, but more importantly, I'm going to talk about the workflow of NAB Show Live. Let's go. All right, welcome to Control Room A. This is Deanna behind us. She's one of our senior engineers, helps us configure stuff. Let's talk about the new tech TriCaster. It's the TC2 Elite. It has graphics coming from the Brainstorm Aston server, and then on demand is what helps control it. Also, we have display, and display is a technology that's letting us parse data from Twitter and then feeding that information into Aston to then show those graphics on the air. One other thing that's really cool, we have a messaging system, so we're going to be running QR codes on NAB Show Live this year. People can send messages from all over the world. Robert's going to be our graphics person who's going to be working here during the show. He'll get the message, screen them, make sure they're cool, put them into another system, and then it'll spit them out and put them on the air when our technical director, Mark, wants to run them on the air. This is the Behringer Wing audio console. We've got a lot of Dante audio signals that are going through the facility, doing all kinds of fun stuff, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. This is where actually Deanna is going to be sitting here during the show. She'll be managing Aston. Deanna has a Clearcom headset on, so we'll talk about that workflow in just a minute, but it's really cool how we marry the digital universe with the Clearcom headsets. So now we're going to walk down the production hallway of Broadcast Beat Studios. Welcome to the Broadcast Beat Studios data center. We have two Cinedeck servers. Each one is going to record the same exact signals when we're in Vegas. Input 1 is going to have camera 1, camera 2, clean master, which is fully clean, no graphics, another master, which is just going to have the lower third, and then yet another master, which is going to have all the graphics. So we'll have a lot of flexibility for post-production or on-demand content. We can quickly get it online. Right here is the Brainstorm server. I'm just going to share this real quick. It's connected to NCAM, which is on our virtual production set. Amazing software, works with Unreal Engine. Fantastic. Here's our network. We have a dedicated NDI network. It manages everything that goes through the studio. Shogun Studio. We're going to use these in addition to the Cinedecks to make sure that we're recording all the ISOs to physical hard drives. It'll be old school SneakerNet right off the video editors in this room. And we also have remote editors that are going to be utilizing Frame.io. It's pretty cool stuff. Live view servers, two different live view receivers. Each one gets 4 feeds. If we have an internet connection issue, this one's on one connection, this one's on another connection. They're both fiber connections. And we've got another live view server as well. So I'm going to walk back just a little bit. These are our Cinedeck ZX servers I was just talking about. These are super important. Zixi Broadcaster. A lot of broadcasters use these to get actual broadcast feeds literally over IP. So we're going to Brightcove, the official partner of NAB Show Live and NAB Show and Broadcast Beat to do this. We have Zixi Broadcaster 1, 2, and 3. So this one's on one internet connection, another internet connection, and yet another internet connection. If this one goes down, it has 2 more as failover. This has it in a different order, and that has the internet connections in another order. So we've got a lot of fun redundancy going on. I'm going to take you behind our server racks here. We have the NCAM server that I was mentioning. It shows the tracking points. But more importantly right now is communications. And communications are such a big deal, especially in Las Vegas Convention Center. You want to make sure that you can have everybody connected from the studio here in Fort Lauderdale, talking with everybody in Las Vegas. So we've got dedicated Wi-Fi connections in Vegas, backup Wi-Fi connections just in case, even hotspots. We have a Behringer rack mount console. And so what's that doing? That's connected to the FreeSpeak 2 from Clearcom, Unity Intercom, and the folks at Unity are amazing. We've actually integrated over Dante Unity Intercom with a Tascam Dante interface to talk to the Behringer, and the Behringer analogically, which is not a word of course, talking to the FreeSpeak. So everybody with headsets can talk to people with Unity and whatnot. And if we have a problem, of course we can, we have IFB phone lines. We can go that far if we really had to if we have a problem. But that's it. That's the NAB Show Live workflow. Editors will be using Adobe Premiere with Frame.io, at least in the remote locations. It's going to be awesome. See you soon. Hey, it's Ryan Salazar in front of the 2023 NAB Show. I wanted to talk about the workflow, but we're going to actually show you how the signals get back to Fort Lauderdale in the first place. All right, so we've got Eric here. He's running a JVC connected cam, the GY HC900. Let's go ahead and walk behind him right here. So you're gonna see that he has a LiveU 600, an LU 600. Of course, we've got Electrosonics wireless pack. We've got Electrosonics transmitter to get to my IFB. And he's sending the LU600 back to our data center in Fort Lauderdale. The signal gets received by an LU2000 receiver from LiveU, goes back into our 4A router, and then goes back into the control room. Control room's then switching everything out, and then it does the other workflow, which we'll show you in just a little bit here. Hey, it's Ryan Salazar. We're in Central Hall at the Panasonic Connect booth. We just wanted to chat with our control room real quick. So, of course, you can see our control room right now, where it literally have Deanna running audio and graphics. We have Mark running the switcher, and we have Robert running the live audience interaction and messages and stuff that we just read to you just now. Now, Tim is running, he's our VP of Engineering Facilities. Tim is managing, making sure that all the content gets to video editors. There's a video editor in the studio. There's a remote video editor using Frame.io. So, Tim, let's just chat real quick. I think it's really exciting, you know, that you're able to record everything in real time on the Atomos recorders from here in Las Vegas, and then, of course, get a local drive, literally sneaker and edit to the local editor, and then, of course, up to Frame.io for a remote editor. How's that experience been going?
I've never, and I said it to you, I've never seen it go so smoothly, getting the edits done the same day. You know, it's really gone well.
It's pretty exciting. You know, we've produced NAB Show Live for a long time, and the idea of getting content edited and out the same day, especially when you're doing such volume. I believe we did like 66 interviews the past 2 days, not including today. It's quite exciting. So, Robert, we've been getting a lot of messages from the live audience. How's that been going for you? I know that we're getting quite a bit of it.
Oh, it's been going great. Been fielding comments and sending them up. It's a great experience seeing everybody interact so well.
Excellent. And Mark, you know, you as literally a television technical director that works in news all the time, I think it's quite exciting. You were the perfect fit to do something like this because you're the perfect guy because you're literally running with cameras all the time and maybe not even know what situation you're in. You know what I mean? Like, you may not know what's going to happen. You're covering news, you know, and it's live.
Yeah, and this is similar to that in a lot of ways. It's not quite as fast-paced as doing a newscast, but it's the same, like you said. Elements are involved, you know, coordinating the two boxes, talking to the talent at the different sites that we have there, the two different crews, and so yeah, it's quite similar, same skill set.
Excellent, thanks, Mark. And so Deanna, last person here, and we're gonna talk with Panasonic Connect. Deanna, you know, your automation skills have been amazing. You've helped us automate all sorts of stuff. Dante, and then we've got graphic stuff going on, and switcher automations and stuff. How's your experience been? And you know, you got all kinds of audio stuff going on too, routing everywhere. We really appreciate what you've done. Maybe just talk about your experience and how exciting it is to have the graphics and the audio literally right there, and be able to touch and make this go live to the NABshow.com site.
You know, I just have to give a shout out to the on-site crews with you, Ryan, because without them, I wouldn't be having some of these lower thirds and moving so quickly. I mean, everything's been flowing great and everything seems to be doing good. No, it's been awesome.
All right, great. All right, that's excellent. So I appreciate everything everybody's done. Thank you for watching NAB Show Live.